So one of the things I've always believed is if we collaborate and we help other people, Peter, we're setting ourselves up and those people up for success.
You or someone you know may have a need that you can't solve. You know
I am
marketing,
not
you
a
know
plumber.
beauty, but you don't know plumbers. But it's one hop to talk to Melissa, who runs the Homestead Circle in Salt Lake City, and she knows all the plumbers.
Welcome to the Utah Business Spotlight, everybody. I am really always excited, but today I'm especially excited because I got another one of my friends on. And TJ is the man. He is the ambassador for the Hello Network. We're going to get to that in a second, but here's what I need you to do first. First, you need to like, you need to subscribe, you need to share. Utah Business Spotlight is about sharing Utah businesses with other people in Utah. Cool thing about what TJ does is they're building networks across the country. So Utah people, if you want to get out there and out of Utah, TJ is the man. TJ, welcome to the Utah Business Spotlight, baby.
Thank you, Peter Anthony. Thanks for the invite.
Oh, man, I love you. I love when you're at our events. I love coming to your events. You are just a well of knowledge, baby. And you're just too cool for school. So tell us about this Hello Network because it's super important. First, where can people find it?
At hellonetwork.ai.
Hellonetwork.ai. Simple, simple, simple. And it is supporting what we both believe in, which is the importance of networking, the importance of staying top of mind, the importance of being out there. And you're doing something that's a little bit deeper. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so one of the things I've always believed is if we collaborate and we help other people, Peter, we're setting ourselves up and those people up for success. But one of the problems that's out there is most people don't have enough people knowing who they are and what they do.
I know it's like who you are, what you do, and really, what do you do for me? Like, why should I care? And you created a system when people want something done for them that there's easy ways to find.
Absolutely. So we actually have a way for them to become easily referable. You know,
Easily referable.
that's
I
a big
love that.
thing. If you don't make it so I'm easily referable for you to, or for me to refer to you to someone else, most people don't take the time to do that. But most importantly, the most important thing, we help people stay top of mind.
And you know, I love that because in marketing, you're working every single day to be top of mind. You're putting yourself in Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn and TikTok and YouTube, in every single platform available. You're going on X. You're doing things you never thought you'd do with your life. You're trying to get in front of the camera. You're getting in front of a recording machine. You're putting up posts. You're taking selfies. All these things to stay top of mind. And guess what? By tomorrow, you're bottom of and you got to do it all again, but not with your system.
No, in fact, tagging on to what you just said, most people in business, most of their friends don't know what they do. They don't follow them on social media sometime. They might be in a blue collar business. They don't have time to go out and follow social media and do all that stuff. We have a way for people to stay top of mind.
And I love that too. And knowing a little about how you do that, one of the things that I thought was really cool is, let's say I used somebody for a particular service to solve a problem or to bring me a resource of a product. And I love it, and I fall in love with it. That is top of mind because I'm using it and I love it. I'm endorsing it. But now I might not know how to get you in touch with it until hellonetwork.ai shows up. Now I could say, oh man, I really love that iPhone, or I love that shirt. I actually love that shirt. It's a really good looking shirt. You look good, you.
I try.
I know.
I try to keep up with you.
You're killing it, baby. But now, if I were to ask you, hey, where did you get that really cool iPhone cover? You're like, oh, Peter, I got a guy for iPhone covers. The guy who gave me my iPhone cover. Let me take a second, and then boom, I have the guy.
Yeah. So one of the things we have is we have a system and we have tools. Our system, the Hello Network, we actually help people learn how to mine social capital circles.
Mine social capital circles. Oh, man. Is that marketing juice? I love it. Mine social capital circles.
Everyone has their social capital circle, their network, their own personal network. but how do they help mine other social capital networks? That's what the Hello Network does. We've actually created a sphere which has many different circles in there. It could be the homestead circle. It could be the beauty circle. It could be the wellness circle. It could be the medical circle. All of these individuals that are part of our Hello Network will belong to a circle, but the benefit is we're not a pitch network type of business.
No, you're a referral that type of business.
We are a leverage.
Ooh, leverage.
We are a leverage connection type of business. So in other words, in our sphere, we have all of these social capital circle leaders that will help you mine other social capital circles by them keeping you top of mind, and they're looking for reasons and ways to refer you every single day. They're vested.
That, man. That is so cool. What's your number one success story? I don't want to keep you too long here today, but tell me your number one success story.
Geez, we have so many, but I think the best one is when people, and I'll take mine as an example. I do stand-up comedy. I think you've caught that when I've been to some of the meetings.
You're so funny. By the way, if you catch TJ at stand-up comedy, it is a treat.
So one of the things that we really try to do is help people stay top of mind. People forget your name. As much as Peter Anthony is a name, they may forget your name, but they don't forget the emotional things you talk to them about. So within our tool that we have, we call it a connectory, not a directory. It is truly a connectory. We have a way that when you have your electronic business card, so to speak, and they save you in their phone, they may not remember my name, TJ, and what we talked about, but they'll kind of remember what I do, but they'll go, man, I can't remember that guy, but he's a comedian. And if they go in and type in comedian in the connectory or in their phone, I pop up. Keeps them top of mind. We teach that system on how to do that within our Hello Network.
I love that system. So it makes it super easy for people to connect people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hello Network. That is really cool. So it's the Hello Network. .ai. If you want to stay top of mind and you want to start to get involved and build these leverageable social circles, this is where you've got to be. It's the Hello Network.ai. This is TJ. Man, you guys are killing it. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. So if you want more people to know who you are, what you do, you want to make them so that they're easily referable for you, and you want to stay top of mind, Hello Network is where you need to be.
One piece of advice for young people. They're trying to build their own business. What should they be doing?
Seeking to understand before they seek to be understood. React.
I told you he was a well of wisdom. Say it again.
Seek to understand before you seek to be understood. React, judge, or speak. In other words, they should really start to ask more questions, to really seek to understand how someone succeeded, what they're doing, why they're doing it. A lot of people come in now and think they know everything they think they know. And we all know we don't know what we don't know.
We don't know what we don't know. I love it, man. Thank you so much for being on.
Thanks, Peter Anthony. Appreciate the opportunity.
TJ, share him, like him, subscribe to the Utah Business Network. What we want to do is we want to take great businesses like the Hello Network, we want to take them and just share them with the world. It's the Utah Business Spotlight, baby. Welcome to the Utah Business Spotlight. I'm your host, Peter Anthony. Man, I need you to like, I need you to subscribe, I need you to share, I need you to comment. I need you to get involved because the Utah Business Spotlight, it's about spotlighting Utah businesses. Now, today I'm with Alan Fink, and man, he's created something called the Hello Network.ai. He is the founder. He's the idea person. He's the engineer. We're going to get into the nitty gritty of how it works and what Alan's vision is and where it even came from. This is going to be good stuff. Get ready. Alan, welcome to the show, man. Thank you so much for taking the time, brother. It means a lot
Peter.
to me.
Nice to meet you.
So the Hello Network AI is just crazy cool. I know we had one of your big time ambassadors on, TJ Menlove. He's a stud, but now I code, you code. I want what's going on. The UI experience of your product is pretty cool. Tell us about it.
Well, the Hello Network came about because first we created an amazing digital business card platform, but it it's really not solving the problem that people have, which is connecting. And the
Mm.
Hello Network helps people connect. So what
So
we've
you had all
done,
these digital business cards for people that you created, and you're like, oh man, these guys are using their stuff, but they're not connecting as much as I want them to.
yeah, and even if you look at any digital business card, really, they just aren't very useful. You
They're
hand somebody a
not.
link, you do this, you do that. They fade away in the background. You have pretty much nothing. Now, I can't remember the statistic, but it's somewhere around 87% of business cards are thrown in the trash within the hour of meeting somebody.
I know it's terrible, right?
Yeah, they're meaningless. So within our ecosystem, business cards, as you would call it, are tokens that exist in a connectory. And that connectory holds everybody with you at all times. So your phone contains all of the business cards of anybody who you want to be connected with. But we take that a level further with the Hello Network, because that piece I just told you about is a tool. And the Hello Network brings together leverage where people can refer each other using the power of the system.
And now, is the system an app? Is it a website? Is it how does the system work? What's the ecosystem of this?
It's really all three of those, and including our in-person networking. And we have a really cool online networking platform that we'll bring back available. It's not available right now, but ultimately what it is we have what we call connectors, which are people who know somebody within an industry. For example, maybe they know 100, 200 people in an
Like
industry.
I could have been in the beauty industry.
Yeah.
Everybody knows me in the beauty industry. I would be a candidate to become a connector.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
So what would happen then is you might know somebody in a completely different industry that's a connector that might be doing home services, for example. We call that the homestead circle. So people in beauty or in any real
Or
part of
marketing.
life,
Like
marketing,
I actually own a
anything.
marketing agency.
Yeah, you or someone you know may have a need that you can't solve. You know marketing,
not
you
a
know
plumber.
beauty, but you don't know plumbers. But it's one hop to talk to Melissa, who runs the homestead circle in Salt Lake City, and she knows all the plumbers.
Oh, so what you're sharing, I think if I understand it correctly, is I'm a connector, top level. I have someone in my ecosystem who's like, hey, Peter Anthony, I need a great plumber. I speak to another connector who's in the homestead circle, or
That
what I'm
runs
going to
it.
call it.
Yeah.
I'm going to call it the plumbing circle, just for the ease of the conversation. But
Okay.
but if it's that circle and they know a ton of people in that particular field, then they can give me a great recommendation.
Exactly. Without that plumber pitching what they do, instead, that plumber only needs to know, in this example, Melissa, who runs that whole circle, and she represents the solutions to people who have no idea about, who to talk to.
And that, what I love about that is that we're getting real information from people who've used these people. So that level of trust would be extraordinarily high in comparative, even just to the 5-star review system from, let's say, Google.
Oh, absolutely. In fact, we've been recommended many times to call the Hello Network the most trusted network in the world.
I love that. The most trusted network in the world, the hellonetwork.ai. You got to find it. Alan is just killing it today. What's the fastest way to start using the network and helping give referrals and get referrals?
Well, I would say come to the Leverage Social event on Wednesdays. You can go to hellonetwork.ai and click the button there and sign up, and you'll get notifications for the event. That's the fastest way.
And that's called the Leverage.
Well, within the hellonetwork.ai, there's buttons there like why pros join or anything like that, and it will take you in and teach you more about what it is, and you can sign up for free.
That's cool. So you become part of a network that's live and digital.
Yes.
Wow. Very, very clever. Very clever, because, we love the live experience. You remember people you meet, right? Like TJ would always say, you don't remember their names, but you remember how they made you feel about what they do.
So true.
It's so true, especially having owned, a lot of companies that met a lot of people. I love it. So, what's your biggest success story with your company right now? And then the next question I'll follow up with is, what's the future of the Hello Network?
Okay, my best success story was very personal to me. My roof was uh, falling apart, and I'm looking for a solution. And the first thing I do, and everybody I know does, is ask their close friends, "Do you know someone?" It's always the first question. You don't go to Google looking; you ask your friends.
Mm,
When a friend can answer, that's the beginning of your solution. If they can't answer, then you're going to get a bunch of bids.
it's so true.
In this case, ironically, I asked TJ, and then it turns around. He says, "Yeah, I know somebody." And the next person that comes on my door, his name's Lon, and he happens to be a part of our network. And I found the best solution for my roof. Fantastic job. Solved all of my problems in one referral.
And that's because they were all part of the group.
Yes.
And that's so important. If you want to take your business to the next level, you need to stay top of mind. And the HelloNetwork.ai helps you do that digitally so that people can access you and you become a resource to people who are being more resourceful. I love what you guys are doing. Now, tell me the future.
The future, in my mind, it's a big vision. So pretend I'm Elon here because I think big.
Okay, cool.
What I see are in any given metro area, at least 100 connectors, probably more realistically 200 to 300. And remember, the connectors are people that run an industry circle or an interest circle, or it might even be a leader of a BNI or something like that. I don't know if I can say the names. But these connectors, they all know each other personally. And this is where the power comes from, because each of those connectors represents 100, 200, 300 professionals. So
Yeah.
you can very quickly see in any given city 10 to 20,000 people who are participating, and answers are solved like the internet. 1, 2, 3 hops, you've got a solution. You cannot do that in any other method today. Now, if you really want to see where the big future is, AI will end up using our database, which will contain millions and millions of people, and be able to give the very best referrals possible.
Wow. So definitely start looking into the HelloNetwork.ai. See what you have to do to become a connector and then to fill up your pipeline with people who are excited to be recommended by you and for you. We love it. Thank you so much, Alan, for taking the time to come on today. I know you guys are ridiculously busy, but we're looking forward to learning more, working with you guys in the future. This has been fun, man.
Thanks.
What you're doing is super cool. So I'm like, oh man, how can I get more out of you? But I think we got good. I feel good about it. Everybody like, subscribe, share. Go do Alan a favor. Talk about the HelloNetwork.ai and make sure that you're first to market in your space. Get on the HelloNetwork.ai.
Fantastic. Thank you, Peter.